Okay. All right, Gemini. Always hate that I have to tilt my camera up to get it to record at the right angle and then move it back down. Okay. So we have worked through your fears. We have nothing will come of the situation. And we have the energy is gaining momentum. All right, Gemini, there's a very strong message of you waking up and realizing that the current situation you're in is never going to get better. It's just never going to change. It's never going to improve. And this sudden realization is sparked some energy within you to help you remove yourself from the situation, to push yourself forward and to go after something new or to make big changes in your life. But there is some fear and anxiety still that you're still working through. So it's like you were triggered with a spark of energy because you're like, you know what? This is never going to change. This is never going to get better. I've done all I can here and it's time to move on. But there's still some anxiety or lingering fears that you're still kind of working through. And that's okay, but it doesn't feel like this fear and anxiety is stopping you. I feel like you're still going to move forward. And as these issues come up, as you're moving down the road, you're going to tackle them kind of one at a time as you're moving along here. Okay. The message feels very clear and very quick. All right. So let's build on this. And what else does Gemini need to know right now? All right, 3 cards out together. Look at that. So we have the 9 of chalices. Chalices are cups. We have the 7 of wands in the reverse. And then we have the 10 of cups. Perfect, Gemini. So I think it really feels like you've had a wake-up call. And I feel like you've been putting a lot of energy into a certain situation, maybe even a specific relationship, and it's just not getting anywhere. And you're done fighting it. There's like an energy of surrendering, because it's not an accident that the 7 of wands is in the reverse under nothing will come of this. Because it's like you're trying, and it's nothing is getting anywhere, and you've realized it doesn't matter how much energy, how much I fight for this, or fight for change. Nothing is changing. And so there's an energy of surrender here. You are surrendering to the situation as it is. We have the 9 of chalices here, and I think it's underneath fears because I think there's been some self-worth issues or some feeling of being lost, like you don't know where your goals and your dreams are, or there's anxiety of, am I ever going to accomplish anything? That kind of energy. But you're working through it because I think this wake-up call, this eye-opening moment has made you realize that you deserve so much better than the situation that you're currently in, that these fears are no longer getting in the way of your goals and your hopes and your dreams and what you know you deserve, which is the 10 of cups. And so this energy is gaining momentum, and that's what's going to push you towards your 10 of cups. Okay. So it's a very positive energy. It's like you had this sigh of relief, the surrender, and then you're being shot forward with this energy gaining momentum, and you have goals that you're working for because you know what your 9 of cups are. You know what your happiness will be as a single person on your own. And then that 10th cup, I feel for the majority of you, is getting into a healthy relationship where you feel balanced and appreciated and accepted. Yeah. And this idea that you're no longer fighting a fight that you can't win is very powerful because it's hard to surrender to that sometimes. All right, so let's get some more information here. All right, So what else does Gemini need to know right now? Or why, I'm sorry, why is the Nine of Cups here for Gemini? See, we have the Four of Swords. It came out sideways. But because of the way it was laying, it feels like it should be in the reverse. You're no longer stuck. You're no longer resting. Your fears are not holding you back. You've gone through a healing process. And it feels like it happened very quickly. I think once you kind of woke up and realized you deserve so much better than the situation that you're in, you're like, I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm going to start putting the work into getting to my goals. And when I find a moment that's scary, I'm going to take care of it as I'm moving along. Why is the Seven of Wands in the reverse? Yeah, we have Knight of Cups in the reverse. And to me, it feels like this is you removing your energy, removing your love, your emotions from this situation that's never going to grow and giving it to somebody else. Being in the reverse can also be self-love, internalized emotions. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Sometimes that can be bad, but it means like you're taking all the loving energy, instead of trying to give it to somebody who's not taking it, you're giving it to yourself. Okay, this is a pretty strong message that's come up this week, particularly in the water signs. So if you have water on your chart as well, or you're dealing with a water sign, you might want to give some of those a watch. But I really like the energy I've been getting this week. It's feeling like a lot of people are fed up with their current phase of not getting what they deserve. And really moving forward. And that's what's happening here. And why is the Ten of Cups here for Gemini? All right, so we have the Empress in the reverse. There is some like a issue of deserving here. So the Empress being the ultimate feminine energy, there is a feeling of you, Gemini, feeling like you don't deserve to either embody the Empress energy if you're more of a feminine energy, or to receive love and I hear security and a relationship and a happy life with a very powerful feminine energy. And that might be some of the fear here, but this energy is pushing you forward and you're not letting it get in the way. So anybody that's watching this probably needs to really tap into their feminine energy right now. And also the Empress is new beginnings, birthing new life. So there's like a whole life that's before you. And it's this Ten of Cups energy. And I feel the Empress is in reverse because you're not there yet, but the energy is pushing you and building towards it. Hopefully that makes sense. It's like the new life is right in front of you. And it's full of emotional happiness, but you have to get over that hump of, I deserve this. And once you push past that and you, again, surrender to knowing that you deserve the life that's in front of you, the life that is waiting for you, then the universe will give it to you. All right, so can we get a final word of advice here for Gemini's reading? Oh my goodness. What did I just say? We have the ladybug. This is a time of good fortune and abundance, so be willing to receive all the good things in your life. So the universe wants to give you this Ten of Cups, but I said you have to be you have to allow yourself to accept it. It says be willing to accept. So once you get into a place where you feel deserving of this, the universe is going to give it to you. And that's what this ladybug is saying. It's time of good fortune and abundance. And I did hear the word abundance before I shuffled this, and I almost said it, but I didn't. But yeah, so the universe wants to give to you, but the universe can only do so much. You still have to take your own action in the 3D. So once you allow this momentum to push you out of the situation and you work through your fears as they're coming up, the universe is going to give to you. It's going to give you so much. Okay. That just made me really happy the way that it ended. Because it sounded a little, but I don't think the reading was negative because, yeah, you might be in a bad situation right now, but you're realizing that it's time to move on to something else. But it's just actually doing it. And once you're taking those steps to actually do it, that's when the universe is going to give all of the abundance to you. All right, Gemini. I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope you found it helpful. If it resonated, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.